Thank you for yes, thank you for having me today. And I have a son that's autistic. My name's Aislet Celadon. I go by Sachi a lot. It's my nickname. My middle name is Tachar, so it's kind of hard to say. So growing up, I just went by Sachi. Um, yeah, me and Rose met on Clubhouse, and she was just such a sweet lady. And I had her on one of my parenting summits that we did, which was pretty awesome. We had women from all parts of the world just contributing to how to be a better mom, how to be a better dad. Regardless if your child is special needs or not, we're all parents, we're all in this together. And so I wanted to do a parenting summit to kind of combine everyone's perspective and just hear everyone's perspective and advice. I became a mom at a very young age. I was 20. It's not very young, but for me, I think for most people, you're not really ever ready to be a parent, but especially a special needs parent, I think was something of a challenge and something that I had to overcome. My son's 10 years old now. He just recently got diagnosed. Here in Arkansas, where I live, you can't diagnose them until they're 5. And so once we tried to do it when he was 5, for some reason they didn't qualify him or whatever. But then we did try again, and he did get a level 2 diagnosis of autism. And so that's just something that I knew. My he's Hispanic, he's a Latino, so they're not very open to those types of things. Like they don't, that's not like all of the mental illness kind of realm isn't really a topic in the Latino families. And so when I told him he needs to have speech therapy, he needs to have all these types of therapies, they were just kind of like, he's just a kid, he'll figure it out, but I didn't want him to struggle. So I wanted him to have that therapy. So literally when he was 3 years old, I saw he wasn't talking very much. He wasn't, interacting with his cousins. With his cousins he would, but with other kids he wouldn't very much. So there's just certain things that I noticed. And my sister, who she's a respiratory therapist for kids at a hospital, she's the one who told me you should get him tested. And I did. I wasn't able to get him tested, but since he was 3, he was able to, he qualified for certain therapies at a preschool that's for special needs kids. And so he qualified for all of the therapies. Still till this day, he'll still get speech therapy, and I think I'm a big therapy advocate, because when he doesn't have his therapy, I can definitely tell a difference. I always tell